Pues, mi raza, qué rollo. Bienvenidos a otro podcast. Well, shit, it's been a long time coming. Gracias a toda la raza que apoya el contenido y mira mis videos. No se les olvide también darle un like, subscribe también ahí para que crezcamos el canal también, cómo no. Y pues hay un grupo aquí local que pues ya ves que la están armando machín, podemos decir, ¿no? They're getting traction. They're getting traction, and they kind of came out of left field. And pues vamos a presentarle a mis compas de Grupo Regresso, ¿cómo no?
What's going on, guys? Regresso, we're here. We're live. We barely made it, but we made it.
Yeah, there you go. You guys.
We almost got stuck in Nashville. I'll say that. But we're here.
Y'all had a pretty productive weekend, huh?
Oh man, it was a crazy weekend. It was a good weekend, but it was a stressful one for sure. We made it. We're here, right?
No, appreciate you
happy to be here. No, appreciate you, bro.
No, appreciate you, bro, because like I told you and like I tell everybody that comes on the pod, it's honestly it's not easy getting anybody on here, especially like in the music scene. And obviously I'm trying to grow this podcast too, so I appreciate you for coming too, and then appreciate the guys también for coming through.
Yeah, appreciate it. Round of applause for him, bro. Sure. W podcast. Like I said, I was on TikTok and I sent these guys that TikTok too. I was scrolling, man. I'm on TikTok a lot, so I'm scrolling. I'm like, dude, this podcast looks like. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were like have 1 million subscribers or something. I'm not gonna lie because I was like, bro, this guy's setup is insane. I was like, it's super professional, super nice, and I was like, and that Regresso, that's what we like, And I was like, dude, if I did a podcast, I told him, I was like, remember, we were really practicing in the truck, bro. I was like, if I did a podcast, like this is what I'd say and this is what I'd do. And then I was like, if I did one, I wanted to be this podcast, bro.
The Que Rollo podcast.
Que Rollo podcast, bro. We're here, bro. And then not that long after, that's whenever you followed me, and I was like, oh my God, no way.
It was destiny, bro.
God did.
Yes, sir.
God did.
Yeah, you guys are making some noise here locally, bro. And I really like your style. I listened to the album. Ahorita we'll stream it. Pero no, appreciate you guys for coming through. Pues let's get into it, guys. Where do you want to start? You want to start with this guy right here?
Start with whichever one who wants to start. Lil Broski. We'll start.
Lil Broski. A ver, Lil Broski. What's your name, bro?
My name's Fidel. I'm the drummer. Regresso.
How long have you been playing drums, bro?
For like about a year or two.
A year or two?
Yeah.
You play with any other bands?
Like not really, bro.
Nah?
Not really. Like I helped out bands, but nah.
Who'd you help out?
Some guy named Alvaro. That's it.
Alvaro Montes?
No, from Máquina Universal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's it.
That's it?
Yeah. Other than that, I've just been practicing.
Okay, nice, bro, nice. Y acá, mi compadre. What's your name? What do you do in the band? How long you been playing?
Alright, so my name is Joaquin Flores Jr. And so I play accordion, left-handed, by the way.
Young lefty.
Okay.
And I've been playing for about 2.5 years, 3. Yeah.
Is it hard being a lefty playing the accordion?
Well, for me, I mean, it's like any other instrument. You start off, it's hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, throughout the process, I'm pretty sure it's kind of the same thing. It's just backwards, bro.
And who taught you or what?
I went 1 year to school, bro, and then after that it was just myself YouTubing.
Pero para los que quieran aprender acá cómo tocar el acordeón, like what kind of school is it? Because I know there's a couple schools, but is it like over there in Oak Cliff? I know there's one
it's
in
Oak Cliff, bro. Over there on Jefferson or Davis. I don't really remember which street, but it's se llama Acordeones Roma.
Sí, cómo no. Sí.
The Cliff.
And you learn they taught you like all like the pisadas and all that shit?
Yeah, bro. They actually gave me a little book, to like keep up with, and they're basically notes, and they give you the scales and stuff so you can remember.
And then you just learn a couple scales. Yeah, you're like, let me go on YouTube. Let me learn a fucking song.
Yeah, man.
What was like the first song you learned?
It was probably something like La Chona or.
Okay, algo leve, pues.
Yeah.
Algo leve para aprender.
Yeah.
Okay. No, está bien.
Some slight.
Okay. What about you, bro? What's your name and what do you do in the band? Or what are you gonna do in the band? Or what's your name?
This guy's super nonchalant, by the way.
No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. You gotta take a deep breath.
My name is Fernando. I'm
Fernando.
the backup bass player, and I'm staff or everything.
Okay.
Or whatever they need
A little
help
bit
with.
of everything?
Recording, media,
Okay.
He does help
security.
with media. He does.
Nice.
He's the one behind the camera.
Okay. Oh, wait. How old were you, bro?
Oh, I'm 19.
19. You, bro?
20.
20.
19 turning 20.
19 turning 20. Okay. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Locked in. This guy's locked in, chat.
Okay.
This guy's locked in.
No tengan nervios, mijo. Vámonos. What about my
Little broski number 2, bro. Little broski number 2.
no broski
man.
number 2? Let's go. All right. What's your name, bro?
Diego. I'm
Diego?
the sax player here
Okay.
for Regresso.
How old are you?
19, bro.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. And you play the sax?
Yeah, I play the sax. I've been playing it for Norteño like half a year, bro. I used to play just like jazz back in school.
He's dialed in, bro. This guy, not even a full year in Norteño sax, bro.
Puro pinche Michael Bublé and all that shit or what?
Straight high
Or-
school,
Yes, sir.
musical, high school stuff, band, jazz band. Didn't you have that solo and that jazz thing? You did good.
Yeah, I
Something like that?
played a solo at my graduation.
Okay,
and,
okay.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
But like, so you learned in school?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
school.
in school they show you like the basic shit, right?
The basic, yep. And I was there for a long time because I really could have left for my high school to go pursue whatever else, right? But my band teacher told me to stay. And like I really
What did you want to pursue?
Wanna
Wanna
write
be-
something in business or something.
Okay.
But I love music, so I
See,
stayed over
yeah.
here with my teacher, and we've been writing together for a minute now.
So even like he teaches you to this day?
Yeah, we're still in contact to this day.
Is he a white guy or is he
Nah,
Mexican?
he's a black guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he teaches you like just like more like pisadas and shit like
Yep.
that.
Huh.
So how was it like the transition from playing like the normal shit or like the jazz going to like Mexican music? 'Cause that's like totally different.
Well, acá with school, they taught me all the like the tonos and stuff.
Sí, sí,
So I
sí.
just had to like convert them to like in Spanish and stuff. But I already had like a thought of everything I knew.
Sí.
And pues they would teach me the basics, and that's a lot of what you need over here in Norteño. Maybe just a couple other stuff, but that's like coming on along the way. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't play with any other bands?
Nah, bro.
Nah, this is the first one.
Yeah, first one.
First one. You didn't play with any other bands?
No, sir.
No? Okay.
Dialed in, chat. They're all
Damn,
dialed in.
they're
Yeah,
all
this
dialed
guy,
in.
I'm telling you, he's talented, man.
You want to use this one or you want to
Use
use that
this
one?
one, bro. Use this one.
I just realized I didn't even speak into the mic.
Yeah, nah, it's cool, bro. Scoot over here. That way you don't have to.
It's just barbecue chicken from here.
This is barbecue chicken. 1, 2, 3.
It's todo. Oh, all right, bro. You're the last one, or not? We're almost there. Pero, what's your name, bro?
I'm Joel, bro.
Joel?
Yeah, I play bajo quinto.
Joel
and-
or Joel?
Joel.
Joel. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Bajo
I
quinto.
play bajo quinto and I sing, bro.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Young buck. We're all young bucks.
I'm young till I'm.
There you go. Hell yeah. And you've been playing bajo quinto for the minute or what?
Actually, I've been playing for what, a couple months now.
Whoa. So you never play music, or you never like
He started in like country and said
country.
Yeah.
sing you Tennessee whiskey till you drop.
Okay. So like, so what? Like, when did you start music, pues?
I started back in 2016, 2017. I
Okay.
just grabbed a 6-string guitar, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was playing that for a bit.
Pero you didn't want to play Mexican music, or
I did, bro. I joined the Serreño band here locally, bro, but that was
where?
here in Dallas.
Oh, what was it called or what?
I don't remember, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was algo like leve, just like backyard parties
Yeah, I
and
was
shit
just
like
basically helping him out, bro. But then this guy, he learned how to play guitar. Well, he's been knowing how to play, but
Yeah.
I told him we should start a band, bro, and we started like something just for fun, bro.
that. Something light.
Yeah.
Okay. So you played the guitar or the bajo quinto after in 2016.
I played the bajo quinto barely till like a couple months ago. Bro.
Oh, okay. Pero saliendo de high school, that's when you started like the music stuff.
Yeah.
But you didn't like Mexican music like that. You just wanted to go through the.
I did like it, bro. I
Oh.
did like it. I was just always country fan.
Oh, okay, I feel that. We all got a little country in us, you know.
Howdy.
Hell yeah.
Oílos. Ahora sí.
Honky tonk.
Honky tonk.
That's
And,
Hey.
Natural
all right,
vibes,
so
Tell 'em-
those-
tell 'em
so
boy you
that's
drive that
the
goddamn
team you got
manual.
right now.
that's the squad.
That's the squad.
That's my Fortnite squad right now, dialed in. Big dubs coming up, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
yeah,
pero
we're-
sí se ve el cuadro que tienen ganas, pues.
Oh yeah, they're filled with energy. I'll say that, and they're a pain in my butt sometimes, but man, I love them.
Y con 6 horas
We're
de
family.
con 6 horas de sueño.
I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep, dude.
No,
But-
it's all good, bro. I heard y'all had a good weekend in Nashville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did y'all record out there too, or y'all just went to go perform?
We went to go perform. I wanted to record actually like a single or something out there. I mean,
yeah.
it's Music City, man.
Yeah.
Smashville, Nashville. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, every bar you walk by,
Live
there's
music.
live music. And I mean, it was tough because they walk by and they're like, I want to go inside that bar.
No, you
And
said
they're there. Nah, you can't get in there.
just
you gotta
give
be
me a year.
21.
You gotta be 20
Yeah,
years.
we're gonna have to pass IDs, but man, they're strict out there. Tennessee has the strictest
Hell yeah.
underage drinking laws. I mean, it's insane. If you can't even drink with your parents out there.
Nah.
No, you can't. You'll get quick. But we got in. We're with our sister, and she got us into one Miranda Lambert's. Well, she got them in. I mean, we're good, but she got them in, but we're going crazy in there.
Oh yeah.
It was fun. It was so fun.
No,
Man, that was
that's
the first time I think we ever partied with Pops and Momskis. I'm not gonna lie.
I hear you say pops a lot. You have that on the
Oh,
hashtags
hashtag
too.
Pops, hashtag Miko Meeks.
That's your pops, right? Like your dad.
Yeah, no, Pops. When we say Pops, we're referring to my dad.
Okay.
It was he's a big help. I mean, hashtag Pops, man. W
Hashtag
Pops.
Pops.
W Pops, bro.
W
'Cause, I
Pops.
mean,
Love you, bro.
it's how do I say this, man? You gotta have. It's a business, okay? Music is a business. You can't start without funds. You gotta have something, right?
Yeah.
And we're blessed to have a father that is. I mean, he loves.
That's on the
it.
same page because there's a lot of
yeah.
a lot of parents out there that they'll support their kids to a certain extent,
yeah.
but they obviously want them to get a career somewhere
yeah.
else
Oh,
or
yeah.
something secure, right?
Definitely, which you should, right? You should have something
Yeah.
to fall back on. Which everyone here, they didn't say it, but they're all in college right now.
Oh, okay.
They're all in school. I mean, Junior right here, JR. You look at him and you wouldn't believe it, but he's actually studying to become a mechanical engineer at
Mechanical engineer.
UTA boys. But and that's what I tell him. I was like, it's good to have something that you can always fall back on that no one can take from you, and that's really what. I mean, I took 2 years off music, 2 years off music to be dialed into the real estate, which it's good. Real estate is like the best job you can get if you want to be a musician. I'll say that. You get all the free time you want, but the problem is if you have all that free time, that means you're not making money because you got to
Right.
be working to make money, right? It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just like, oh, I'm a realtor now and I'm making money. I'm rich. No.
I got that. Well, let's get right into it because I seen your Instagram too. You
yeah.
you're chilling with the boy, with the boy Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get
Dak.
into that. So
We'll get into it.
let's get into like how you started playing music. How old were you when you started playing music?
Dude, funny story. We were talking about this yesterday. I started music in 2nd grade.
What were you doing or what?
So I've always, dude, if I could show you videos of me when I was a child, I started off dancing, bro. When I was born, I'm pretty sure I was born dancing.
Ah, cabrón, fuiste cadete
No,
también.
yeah,
y-
I was, not that. I wasn't into all the stomping stuff, but man, like cumbias, I love cumbias. And my mom's from here. Shout out Waxahachie. My mom's from
Hatch.
The Hatch. So she's like, she's into the Selena stuff, but she really doesn't listen to Mexican music. She was into Selena and like Backstreet Boys and all that stuff. So I grew up with a lot of that old school music. My dad's the one that put me on all the quebradita, banda vallarta show.
Where's your pops from?
Durango, which, I mean, you see him, he's super Mexican. He's dope.
Okay,
He's
okay.
dope. W Pops. But you listen to his music, dude, and it's all old school. Quebradita, freaking Ladrón, all old school,
yeah,
Sabukis, all that stuff. And that's where I got the love for all that. And that's kind of where all this came from, all the cumbias and stuff, because it's all, you grew up with it. Like I said, we have those videos when I was a kid. I'm like 4 years old, dude. I used to have that. My dad has that rat tail still. Shout out Pops. He has a little rat tail. I used to have one too. In the video, you can see me dancing on the little table in the living room to Los Tigrillos, La Sirenita, right? I'm up there dancing to it. Bro, it's dope. But I always had that music, vibing me.
Right.
So 2nd grade came about, and shout out Mr. B. We had he had a guitar club, I remember, and I never
Mr.
touched
B,
the instrument.
where that boy at right now?
I don't know, man. He used to have a dope Mustang, though. I used to pull up, and I was like, man, I want to be like you when I grow up, Mr. B. And he was like, try, you can try, but it ain't easy. But I think I'm getting there. But shout out him. He had I remember he was telling everybody, because it was like music class, and he was
Okay.
like, we're going to have a guitar club or something. I think he was only picking like 12 people because he only had 12, guitars.
Right.
And I remember you had to fill out a paper. It was like a little mini essay on why he should pick you to be in the club.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, man, like, what should I say? What could I say to get in? And I remember I read on there and I was like, one day I want to be a rock star. One day I want to do music. And that was it. And I wrote, other stuff. I don't remember, but I wish I could find that paper, dude. That would frame that on my wall, dude. Quick, I'll get it tatted on me. But I did that, and dude, yeah, he picked me. I remember he had the little sheet on when I was in next day in school, and I was like, is that my name? I was like, yeah, we're in.
You're in there.
Yeah, I'm in there. And from there, I picked up the guitar, only to put it back in the closet for like 12 more years after that.
No, man.
Yeah, I didn't keep going, man. I wish I would have.
So you lived that was in Waxahachie?
Waxahachie. We're from Wax. We're from
So y'all, you grew up there too?
Oh yeah, from
Okay,
there.
okay.
Born and raised Waxahachie. Still live there now, but probably gonna move to Nashville soon, to be honest. I think I gotta go to Nashville. Nashie, dude, Nashie. But yeah, no, that's where it started there, and my first band was.
Well, so you started in second grade.
Yeah.
When, like, what kind of made you like pick the music back up?
Dude, honestly, this was senior year. I had my first girlfriend was a white girl.
Okay.
And so I remember she talked to me, and she would always see my guitar in my closet, all dusty and stuff. She was like, "Why do you even have that?" I was like, "Well, actually, I used to play." I was like, "I actually, second grade Mig was down there going crazy." And, she was like, "Well, why don't you like play me something?" Dude, I got on that thing, and I was, I had no idea what I was doing anymore. So I was like, "Man, screw that! Like, I want to challenge myself and learn again because I wanted to sing her a song." That was like the main thing. I don't sing good at all. I can sing, but it ain't good.
You can, enough to get by.
I can get by.
Okay.
Just like with my Spanish.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
But I can get
Not
by.
for real.
So I started picking it up because I think that was 2016. At that time, I did Camacho. Like everybody was.
Oh yeah.
That was like
Camacho
the main
Tabao.
thing. What else? The Junior H wasn't out yet.
Nah, it was more like well, were you into that progresivo stuff?
I remember that. I was into that, but at the time, I think it was Hijos de Barrón, Jesus Ojeda.
Bro, you know what nobody mentions is that Luis Coronel.
Oh,
didn't like
bro,
that shit?
Mi Princesa, bro.
I remember that guy.
I mean, that was like what 2014 times.
Yeah, like
I didn't
time.
have a phone till I was in my first phone was in 9th grade, so I couldn't send no songs yet. But if I was at that time, yeah, I would have been on MySpace with that song.
So it was around that time when you were like, hell yeah.
I've always listened to music. Like I've always had that, I always kept up with stuff. But I know all those songs, bro. All that stuff.
Okay.
But that's where it started, man. That's where I picked it up again in senior year. Picked it up, and like I said, we're cousins. So he was already playing guitar again. So he's the one that taught me how to play the 6-string again. I was like, hey, I want to get back into the acoustics, like help a brother out. And then he was like, yeah, I got you. Because I told him, dude, my güerita, man, my güerita de Nashville. I was like, I want to sing her a song. He's like, I got you, bro. I never sang that song to her, but I did play eventually again. And then from there, I mean, what was it? Fast forward, senior year, a few years later, and that's where Norteño Sax came about.
Okay.
And from there, now we're here now. We're locked
So
in.
what was the first band you played with that you're like you got back in the rhythm of playing music?
My first band that I actually joined and got back in was Petroleros.
So you started in Petroleros.
That was my first. That's where it started, man.
How did they recruit you in there?
All right, so it goes back to me and him again. So we have
OJ Vailes.
Yeah, OG. So this was COVID times, right? This was like, it was after COVID though, because it was kind of dying off already.
Right.
So we have a few ranches out in Waxahachie, and I was telling them like we love to dance. At the time, we were dancers. Okay. These guys are still, playing. Fortnite was a thing, right? Yeah, they're on Fortnite. They're just kicking rocks on Fortnite, man. Dude, this guy in his room, I can't be in my room when I'm doing stuff because I hear him in the other room just, rage quitting, raging. And I can't say the stuff that he says because we'll get banned, but
because they're young cats, right?
Oh,
so like
bro, brain rots.
That was like what? You're like 15, 16 around that time? That's crazy.
14, right?
Yeah,
14.
The Hottie days, bro.
All the Hottie days? Sí les tocó Hottie.
He lived
Los
there.
14 años, mijo.
You were up there.
He had a tent outside the first time. No, I'm serious, bro. He would like sleep there. I remember because so this is my little brother and that's our cousin, and he would always be like, Fidel, let's go to Hottie. Come on, bro. Fidel was dialed in on Fortnite. He wanted to be a streamer, believe it or not, bro. Pops had the whole setup for him and everything.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Spoiled, man. Spoiled, man. Spoiled.
Did you sell that shit or what?
Nah, he still had. We still be. Now we're back on Regresso gaming, bro. That's it. We're gonna be back on that. But yeah, they were in Hottie and all that stuff, and we were doing bailes. Like, we wanted to do, COVID happened, so we couldn't go dance no more, right?
Yeah.
So I told him, bro, we have a ranch. Why don't we just, like, get a band to come play here? Okay. And so we wouldn't say we were promoters, bro, because a lot of people say I used to do promotion. No, I didn't do promotions. We just threw parties, and I was like, we can charge people like $10, $15 to come and
Just to cover the band or whatever?
Yeah, cover, expenses. Which here's the thing. A lot of promoters nowadays, I think back then, if we were doing promotions now, bro, everybody would want to work with us because we paid them no matter if there was nobody there or not.
Sí, como debe de ser.
Yeah,
Pues.
that's how it should be, but man, it's crazy nowadays, man. How people,
¿A poco like the promoters
Nah,
like that,
for
they don't
real.
pay people and shit?
oh, bro, it's happened to us already where someone, and I'm not going to say names just to be, out of respect, but.
So you mean they didn't pay y'all like at a gig?
No, well, so this is how it is, like, the way we did it, I'll say how we did it, right?
Okay.
We would be like, hey, bro, I think we got Tortugas at the time, Coyotes, which that was Coyotes' first gig at our ranch.
No way.
Yeah, bro, they came and played. It's Coyotes, Tortugas, and my old band. And shout out to my boy Aron from Arlington. He's the one, I remember I did a Q&A on Instagram.
Wait, which Aron is he a musician or no?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
No, he's just one of my buddies.
Okay.
I did a Q&A on Instagram.
Right.
Because I was like, who should I bring to the ranch? Because the ranch parties were kind of popping then.
Right.
And I was like, who should I bring?
So you weren't dialed in the music like that?
No, I wasn't dialed in. I was dialed in to just like having a little party, kickbacks. That's what we called them.
So you were like you were just like an outsider in the music scene.
Yeah, no. I didn't know anyone. I just, like I said, we just had a ranch and we're just like, hey, let's just do something, right?
Okay. So
we called them kickbacks.
Yeah.
Because that's what they were. They weren't
they-
events, or bailes. No, it was just like a kickback. If you want to pull up, bring your drinks and
See,
dance.
pues that's from what I remember. Like parties like that, it was just a kickback.
It was a
just
vibe,
it was a
man.
bonfire. They
oh
called
yeah,
it, right?
exactly. Kind of like a high school vibe, right?
Yeah.
But you just got a
Okay.
live band now.
Oh,
So we did that, and even if people didn't show up or not, bro, we paid them. And I'm pretty sure we got charged because I'm telling you, bro, we spent a lot of money. We were getting charged like privada prices.
No man.
Yeah, bro, I remember there was a lot of money, right? I mean, at the time, now that I know, right, now that I have the band and now I know how it works, I'm like, dude, they charge us like it was a privada. I mean, we didn't, at the time.
And at that time, they were just playing like an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours, right? They probably played 2 hours, but I mean, it was now that we're doing this now, I'm like, okay, yeah, I definitely got charged. But again, I didn't tell them it was an event. I told them, hey, I'm having a little party if you want to, so they obviously charged me a privada, but I guess it was an event.
Okay,
But
so this was like at the end of COVID.
This was at the end of COVID, what, 2021 maybe? 2020? Yeah. I don't even remember. It's been a while, dude. Especially after come back from Nashville, my memory is not that great. But no, we did that, and we started doing the bailes. And I remember I did the Q&A on Instagram or something like that. And my buddy Aron was like, you should bring this new band. They just started. Like, they don't have like maybe 50 or 100 followers on Instagram. Check them out. And it was Petroleros. And I remember I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah. And they had like one video posted on Instagram, 2 videos. And I remember they were playing Dame Lo Mío. And I love cumbias. So I was like, oh yeah. I want to bring someone to play cumbias. And I hit up Ever. And I told him, hey bro, like I do these little kickbacks on my ranch. If you want to pull up, let me know how much you charge me, whatever. And from there, bro, they came and I fell in love with how they played, or with his voice especially, bro. Remember I told you that? I was like, bro, this guy sings good. And I'm not into too much of the norteño sax stuff, so I didn't know, like, Milo Melendez or Polo and all that stuff. I wasn't into that. If you ask me anything about, like, cumbia bands, I could tell you a lot. But I told him, I was like, this guy sings good, man. And so right away I had seen him when he was singing. I was like, this guy has a future. And I was like, dude. And I had told him, I kind of want to get into this playing in the band. I mean,
So he inspired you, basically.
I'm not going to lie. I saw him and I right away wanted to join that band because he told me, he's like, I don't have a guitar player, man. I was like, I don't have one. And I told him, it's crazy that I actually play guitar. And then he was just like, no way. Like, he did not believe me. He was like, BS. And I was like, no, for real. He was like, there's no way. Like, you seem like you're into all this other stuff. I was like, no, I am, but I actually do play guitar. And then eventually I like basically begged him, bro. I was like, bro, try me out, bro. Trust me. And from there, he gave me the shot. And dude, I mean, after that, it was all history. After that, I mean,
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken after that.
Barbecue chicken.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
barbecue
crazy.
chicken,
How were you able to get him on board to throw these events? Because this shit costs money, bro.
Bro, I'm not. Shout out Pops, man.
Shout out Pops.
Shout out Pops. But no, I mean, we have my boy right here. He does.
Shout out Pops.
Shout out Pops, bro. That was a lot of that was the Terror ones were Pops funded. These were from our pockets because we didn't really explain.
So
to
the
him.
Hatchie ones were y'all's shit.
Oh yeah. We put the money together.
Okay.
And he has a construction company with his dad, so that's what obviously they had their money. At that time, I was working for one of the companies that my dad like he had a connection with, and he got me in. So I was doing engineering stuff, and I'm not an engineer, bro.
Right.
But he hooked it up.
So, what you're telling me is that I don't need to go to school to be an engineer.
Oh no, this world revolves around who you know.
Okay.
Man, I got that job, and right after that, I was like, bro, what do you want to do? Let me know. Let me know. And we did those parties, and from there, bro, we started doing parties. I think we did like maybe 5 of them, 5 kickbacks.
In Hatchie.
We did 2 in Hatchie, 2 in Taro, and then I want to say we did 1 somewhere else at the Yo Le Digo. So there's a bunch of ranches we got. So there's the Yo Le Digo out in Barry, and then there's just the Hatchie one in Waxahachie.
Where's Barry at? Like
Barry, Texas is like what? It's going towards Corsicana, like past NS.
Ranchillo.
Oh yeah. That Barry, that
one's cool.
Oh yeah, it's dope. But it's just so far that I was like, dude, people won't want to come out here.
It'll probably only be worth it if it's like a big ass band. Like
oh yeah. I told him we had to bring like. I mean, we were trying to at the time we were gonna bring Los Dorados. Remember that? This is whenever they had just
popped off.
Yeah, they had just popped off, and I remember I was talking to the accordion player. I think I don't remember. It's been a while. I was like, hey man, like I do these little kickbacks. Like, how much would you charge me to come play? Like, it's not an event. Like, I'm not gonna pay you based off the door. Like, no, this is like I got money and I'm just gonna give it to you. He was like, well, I'll charge you this, and I think he told me like an arm and a leg. I'm not gonna lie.
No way.
No, I was like, okay, like.
Well, they had that song, so it kind of makes sense,
yeah.
right?
Oh, and I respect that. That's one thing about us.
Yeah.
Like, whatever they told me, I would not be like, primo. ¿Qué pasó, primo? No. I'll be like, oh no, like I respect that's your job and that's what you charge and that's what it is. I'm not, if I knew the guy, then I'd be like, come on, bro, like help me out. You know what I mean? But if it's someone I don't know, I'm not gonna be like, bro, come on now. I'm not gonna lie, my dad, it's so funny. He gets calls every day, like boom, boom, boom. He's like, man, they keep calling me, but they just leave messages and they always tell me, how much you charge. They ask to say, how much you charge. You have this date available, and then you tell them the price, and they're like. Like the way my bank account's set up and stuff, like I would, but like, man, let me think about it. And it's just one of those things. Some people have the nerve to actually tell you, like, didn't you guys just start though? And like, why are you charging this? Why are you charging that? It's like, what do you mean?
We got it.
It's a business. You know what I mean? And I remember I had a singer tell me, and I don't know why this is such a big thing. I don't know why this is such a big thing in this DFW scene. I think maybe everywhere, right? But they want you to struggle. Like if you don't struggle, you don't have the experience, I guess, or you got to struggle to earn. You got to earn it. But today's day and age, this is all you need. This is all you need to become. And some people say overnight success isn't true. Oh no, it's real. Yeah, it's something very real. If you see all these singers, Ivan Cornejo.
Yeah.
Come on now. I mean, it's the stuff, Frontera, same thing, It's like, it's all, obviously, they have their history already. Like, we all have their history. He has his history. They all have their history. But they don't know about that. Exactly. They just see the new project and like, oh, man, we can get them to come play for like $400. And we're set. Yeah. And they want, we want a backyard party. We want to do this. Where we got to put sonido and all that. So it's a lot of, it's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Which a lot of people don't know that, right? Like, obviously, they just see the music and they don't think about
because a lot of bands they don't have their own sonido or anything. They all rent sonidos and stuff. Shout out Garto Sound. But yeah, a lot of musicians rent out sonidos, so that's a cost right there.
And it's pretty pricey.
Yeah, it is.
If you think about it from a business standpoint, it's like, dude, if I was to rent a sonido 3 times, I could have a sonido 10 times better than the ones that we're using. You know what I mean? Right. But obviously, for us, it's like if we're playing at a wedding, we're not trying to have to go set up. Like, I'll pay it,
Right, yeah,
So we have a guy we work with, shout out Johnny, J Live Audio. But I know them too. I hit them up too to get some Grupo sound. It's that alligator.
Yeah.
I remember the Instagram logo. I remember it, bro. But that's
so you started Herbert, like basically ¿Cómo se dice? He motivated you to start playing.
He did, and I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I saw him singing at my ranch on the trailer we had. We put a trailer as a stage. He set a trailer up, and I'm like, we'll use that as a stage. We have like a little, it's probably not even the size of this room. It's probably half of this room, a slab of concrete, and that was a dance floor.
Oh shit!
Yeah. And people were dancing on the grass. It didn't matter. Those bailes would get. Well, they weren't bailes, but they were. They turned into that. People would be like, hey, if you go to Miguel's event, you can meet a chick and you can dance all night. Under the stars too, out there in the ranch, bro. It's beautiful, man. Waxahachie's so beautiful. For real. You can see the stars, and imagine dancing with your crush under. I mean, dude, it doesn't get better than that. It doesn't get better than that, right?
So you don't have to go. You don't have to say it if you don't want to. But so you ended up leaving Petroleros.
I mean, I'll say it, bro, because obviously people, when it happened, people always ask me all the time. They're like, "Why did you leave? Why did you leave?" It's like, bro. Why would I leave something I put so much effort into? You know?
Yeah, because I remember whenever Petroleros came out, I saw your TikTok because you were like, "Hey, help my band grow."
Yeah.
That's how I knew who Petroleros were.
Yeah. And
how long were you in there for?
dude, we were working for like 2 years straight. I mean,
You were in there for 2 years?
Yeah, it was about 2 years. We were grounded
shit.
for 2 years, right? I mean, I didn't even get to hang out with my family because of that. We were traveling so a lot of people, like I see a lot of videos, people saying they just blew up or we were traveling for 2 years straight.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell everybody too. Like even whenever those other albums came out, like before anything had ever happened, like y'all were already in the incline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were already in that little group, whatever you want to call it, like DFW bands that everybody, there's Pilotos, Vencedores, Tortugas, and it was Petroleros. We had the 3 big P's. It was Pericos del Arroyo, Pilotos, and Petroleros. That was like the what we call the big 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's where I started. And dude, like people always ask me that when it happened. I remember I was like, should I do a post? Because I didn't want to make it a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, but I'll just put an Instagram story that I'm no longer part of the band. And I posted that, and everybody, why? What happened? Cheese man. People love that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just didn't tell people because I just felt like there's no need. But I did not leave. I'll just say I got kicked out, and that's just the truth. And it happened, and it's one of those things that I feel like when you're an owner of a band or if you have the band, you really have to be able to dial down and realize, okay, if I have the band, everybody has an opinion, right? Everybody has a voice. But if I'm the owner of the band, like, it's what I say, and that's how it has to be because it's a business. If you don't run it that way, you're going to have everybody butting heads all the time. But, there's just a lot of things. I won't get into it. We'll save that for another day where we can get into it real good. But, I didn't leave. I got kicked out. But it was for a big reason that it bothered me. I'll say the reason why. So the first album that dropped was the first slide had like Juan Ramos on it and stuff. I was still in the band when that album came out.
Was it Honky Tonk Tunes?
Honky Tonk Tunes, yeah, that's right. It has like the black
star,
something like that. Okay. I was still in the band when that album came out. I didn't record it though, and my thing was like, dude, I'm big on like these guys. We just recorded that album, right? And they all recorded, everybody here. And at the time, I was like, should I get someone else to come fill in to record them? But I was like, why? Because if they're in the band, they're in the band. I don't care what other músicos say about the album. Oh, they messed up here. Or they're not acoplados. Or, man, who cares? Because it's for the people. People want music.
Yeah,
you got to give it to them. You know
obviously, musicians are going to critique.
Musicians will never, guys, if you're someone out there that wants to get into this, musicians will never support what you want to do.
Exactly.
They'll give you a badass. You do badass, bro. But that means, we know what that means. If they don't come tell you nothing, that's where you're like, okay, I must be doing something good. Or whenever someone starts not liking you, or there's a lot of hate. If you don't got haters, bro, you're not doing nothing good. And once you become that threat, it's like, oh, these guys. And it happened with my old band. My old band, nobody really messed with us because I get it. It's competition. But it shouldn't be one of those things where you have to drag somebody down about it. Like, oh, these guys, they think they're all that. Or, just because they have a good singer. No, I mean, it's competition, man. Everybody has their style. There's el sol sale para todos. That's what they say, right?
No?
That's how it should be like that. But I mean, obviously, we're all competing with everybody.
Bro, imagine the amount of money they can make if they do like a freaking paquete and they tour like that.
Man,
like,
dude, we were this close. And if you know, you know. Back whenever I was first in Petroleros, maybe the first year, Pericos, shout out Victor, he wanted us to go tour with them. Like they had like it was APL Entertainment at the time, and we weren't gonna sign anything. It was nothing. It was just, hey, we're gonna pull you guys to, I don't remember the exact cities or whatever they had planned, but it's gonna be Pericos, Petroleros, and then like I think Los del Norte or some other bands. And me and Eber, we sat down in the van talking with them, like, man, we should do it. I mean, we got nothing to lose. We're not gonna sign nothing. But obviously, everybody had different opinions in the band, and that's where I always talk about, like, it's okay to have opinions, but if you're the leader of the band, you have to make the decisions at the end of the day. We ended up not doing it, which it didn't hurt us. I mean, we still had our gigs, but we could have been like that. They say what, unite bands, like that would have been a thing already.
Yeah.
Then we just didn't do it. But I mean,
Yeah, because you got a lot of the top bands right now here in the DFW.
Yeah.
Let's say I don't know how many. It could be like I think it's like 4 or 5, and it's just like them. It's like that circle. They don't accept anybody else because there's a bunch of badass bands
there's a
too,
lot of bands,
but
bro.
they don't get accepted into that
Yeah,
circle.
and
You
we
know,
were talking about that. But there's so much talent, you just got to find it. And some people don't know how to kind of put it out there. Which, guys, just use this, man. You promise. You just do this, and you'll be known quick.
yeah.
And consistency, and eventually people will know who you are. But then, like, I had to teach these guys real quick. Like, look, this is a dog eat dog world, man. It's not gonna be everyone's gonna be your friend. No. At first, people will be nice to you.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is that people always used to tell me before I did the music again, bro, you should start a band. You should start a band. And these are people in bands telling me that. And I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I'm super dialed in real estate. Like, I was married at the time and stuff. So I'm real focused on all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then those same people that told me to start the band, they don't even
they don't support.
No, now it's like, hey, what happened to the people that wanted to support me then, you know? But I get it. They were probably like, nah, he won't do it. He's not going to start the band. And then I did, and then it was like, oh, Shaq.
Oh, Shaq.
Oh, Shaq. But Shaq means, #Shaq means, instead of cussing, we'll say Shaq.
Yeah,
know,
we'll
'cause we
hashtag
don't-
it. Oh,
Yeah,
Shaq.
there's a lot of young people that watch our stuff, so we don't like to say all that stuff. But we say
Damn.
Shaq, #Shaq, #Pops, #Miko Meeks. Miko Meeks is my dog. That was my first child I had with my ex-wife.
#Banks.
#Banks. Oh, dang.
You kept the dog. You kept the dog,
We had 3 dogs together.
and you kept only one.
I kept the smallest one.
That's fucked up.
And that's and then so we put #Miko Meeks in the. We say Meeks to everything. Like I say Joel Meeks or Guerrero Meeks podcast. Like we just say Meeks.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. Cool.
So we say Miko Meeks. But our hashtags, if you go look at our hashtags, don't ever take none of them serious. It's all it's supposed to be jokes.
It's
It's,
jokes.
like
Yeah,
inside
yeah.
jokes for all of us.
Hashtag
Like,
rented.
#rented. Yeah, so bro, people were saying they're like, oh man, I mean, you guys like it looks badass what you're doing. You know, you guys rented a shuttle van or a party bus. You guys rented all this stuff, and I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, didn't you guys rent that? Like I heard people were saying, I heard that you guys rent your bus, and I was like, nah, bro, like that's
Nah, bro.
shout out
Nah,
Pops,
bro.
shout out Pops,
Shout out Pops, bro. Shout out Pops.
shout out Pops.
I like that. All right.
Nah, but yeah, that's there's a lot of hate out here, but you just gotta,
Of course, yeah,
dial in
yeah.
and you tunnel vision.
Nah, I fuck with what y'all got going on, bro.
I
So
appreciate it, bro.
so Petroleros was over. What'd you do after Petroleros?
PDB was over. I was still kind of around the music scene. I'd help out Pericos. Shout out Pericos. That was probably the only band that I was really helping out every once in a while.
Okay.
And from there, I kind of was like, man, I kind of need to focus. Like music, I got real tired of the toxic community, honestly. And so I was like, man, you know what? I want to kind of separate myself and dial in. And from there, it was barbecue chicken. But I did real estate. I got into real estate, and that's something that I always wanted to do since I was like 5th grade. Like I had my dad's good friend he's a Taiwanese. Shout out Ladvan. He's the top real estate agent in Waxahachie. Well, I don't know if he still is, but I mean he's probably retired now. That guy walks around in Waxahachie in flip flops and a Bentley. So
Damn.
like yeah, he's dope. And he was real good friends with my dad growing up. So I was like, man, like, what do you do? They go, I sell houses. And I was like, man, I could do that. I mean, you get to walk around with flip flops and drive a Bentley? Are you kidding? Who wouldn't want to do that, right? So after the music, I sat down with my pops. I was like, hey, what should I like dial into? Like, should I go back to? I didn't want to go back to what he was doing.
No, you didn't want to do a
couldn't.
9 to 5.
No, I can't. And no, like it's okay to do it, right? It's built for some people, and it's built for people that want to, you know. It's okay with it, right? But me, I can't do it, bro. I can't have a boss. I had it for, how long was I at Witron? I was there for like a year and a half, I think, where I had to, bro, my schedule was so bad. I worked Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. I'd go in the evening, get out at 2 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Nah, that's the worst schedule, bro.
And that's whenever like I was trying to lock in with PDB at the time.
Okay,
So
okay.
I ended up like getting out of that. I was like, screw this. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Pops. Like I can't do it. And he was like, no, I get it. Like he's always been supportive of whatever I've done.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, like I did the school stuff. I did all that. So he's like, look, like you want to dial in on music, like do it, and I'll support you. Which, I mean, we're all blessed to have good parents. So he told me that, and I was like, say less. I'm out. Yeah. Engineering ain't for me, buddy. I got out. I got out, and And so after all the music stuff happened, I had another opportunity, right, to kind of start fresh. So I was like, you know what, I'll get my license. I went and got my license, and from there, that's I ended up meeting Dak from that.
Okay, so like, so you forgot about music, right?
Oh yeah, it was gone.
It wasn't even in the radar.
Nah, it wasn't.
And then all of a sudden, I see you with fucking Dak Prescott. What the fuck?
Shout out, Dirty Dak.
Hey, bro.
Dirty Dak.
Hey,
Should I FaceTime him?
Hey, y'all are boys, all right.
No, I mean, dude. So this is how I met him. I'll just get into it.
The two studs wearing freaking felts, and they're just right there.
So
like
that's exactly how that picture came about.
It's
Which
going
people
on
don't
yourself.
believe me, but this is how it
No,
happened.
no.
So my shout out Monument Realty. That's the company I'm with. I don't know if we're doing it this year. I don't think we did. They do a Cowboys season opener like party.
Okay.
And so Dak would be there because we're partnered with Dak, Dallas Cowboys, Texas Rangers, PGA, official real estate partner of the PGA. And so Dak would show up to these parties. And I remember it was like for parties for people that would want to go. It was only like maybe 200 people that could go to these parties. And we have maybe 1,000 agents now. And so that was my first year in real estate. And I got to go to that party, and I was like, dude. And to be honest, I'm not a football guy. So I don't really know. There's other players, and I didn't know who they were. Yeah. But I could tell they were players. You know, they had like, they were dancing. They were dancing all night. And so I was like, I don't know these people. But people would be like, bro, you see that guy right there? That's this so-and-so. And I was like, bro, I don't know football. Yeah, but I knew Dak, obviously.
Yeah,
right?
you're a hockey guy, right?
I'm a hockey guy, eh? Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay,
Big
okay.
hockey guy. But that's a sport. That's a sport, dude. If you ever been to a hockey game, you know what I'm talking about. But we're at the party, and me and him were the only guys that had felts on. So like I
mean, being a guy from Hatchie, it's like, come on, bro.
You gotta have at least a felt, right?
Yeah.
And I used to like wearing it because my style, like I wear suits and stuff for work, right? But I kind of mixed it with like the cowboy. I'd put boots on, I put a felt, and nobody really did that.
And a blazer.
Oh yeah, boom. And Dak had the same thing on. And so the whole night, the entire night, I was standing literally next to him. We did not talk at all. We did not talk at all because there's people that I was watching. I was watching, man.
You're like, I got my felt. My felt has a better shape.
Oh no, oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, we'll
know
get
what
into
shape
that
he
right
was
now.
running.
So I would see people go up to him and they'd be like, "Hey man, I'm a super big fan. You know, super bro. You know, start glazing."
Yeah.
And he would just like, and then he would just be like, "Oh, thank you." And they'd walk off and he'd be like we're here chilling, man. You know, like it was supposed to be like a small party, but it's big. But not where there's like Cowboy fans going up to him. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like chill,
low key.
Yeah, and he was kind of getting like, all right, man, like he, you know. So then at the end of the night, we go into like a back room. So this is at the Star in Frisco. That's like the Cowboy headquarters or whatever.
Yeah.
There's like a Cowboy club. I didn't even know that.
Oh,
they have like a club for the players and I guess executive people or whatever. And I think it might be open to the public. I'm not sure. So we're there, and there's like a little suite that oversees where they practice. So I'm in there with the owner of the company, him, and a few other people that were able to sneak by and get in. But I got in with the company owner. He was like, come with me. They all love me there because I'm not gonna lie, I was like one of the only Mexican guys there. But we're in there, and then Dak had been drinking for a while, and then next thing you know, he looks at me. Literally, this is what happened. He looks at me and he's like, I know you. And I was like, for real?
From PDB
And
or
he was
what?
like, yeah, you're Chingo Bling, right? And I was like, in my head, I'm like, who's Chingo Bling, bro? But I said, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's me, bro. That's me. I was like, I'm Chingo Bling. He was like, I knew it. But I think he was trolling, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, hey, bro, I like your felt. Let's take a pic. And from there, I was like,
he asked you for a pic?
Bro, he told me, let's take a pic. But he was already in there. And I was like, dude, this guy just asked me for a pic. What?
No, mommy.
I was like trying to act nonchalant, like, I mean, yeah, I guess, man. I guess I got time for one. Come on. The whole time I'm sitting there like, oh my God. We took like 3 pics, and the best one was that one.
Yeah.
And they told me, he's like, I like your hat, man. Like, where'd you get that at? I was like, oh, it's custom made, man. Like, you gotta ask for like a Miggy style, and they'll give it to you. And then he was like, oh, that's nice. And that was it. The rest was history. Barbecue chicken after that. Posted that picture. That picture by itself, bro. At the time I was married, and I remember I told my ex, I was like, I need to go there just for a picture. I was like, because if I get that pic, you know, the credibility I get for being an agent, like Dak's agent and all that stuff. And so I was like, yeah, let's do it. And so I went, and she supported me. She was like, oh, you go, I'll stay. That was the day before her birthday. Remember we went to Nick and Sam's. Was it Nick and Sam's? The day before, dude, I was partying all night with Dak Prescott. And the next day I'm with my ex now, but we were at having dinner, and I'm over talking about all what happened the night before because I think Dak Prescott was there.
That's awesome.
That country singer. I like country. Flatland.
Oh,
Calgary. He was there performing, and then the guy who sings "Ice Cream Paint Job." You never heard? You know, he's from Dallas, bro. Dero, what's his name?
Nah,
But you've heard that song, right? Y'all
¿Quién
heard,
sabe, primo? Por norteño aquí.
But no, he was there performing. I remember like "Ice Cream Paint Job." You gotta heard that.
Yeah.
Who hasn't heard that song? So we're there, and then from there, bro, I met him, and I was like, hey, like, let me send you the picture. I was like, let me get your number. I send you the picture, bro. I think he was drunk, but he was like, hey, bro. Bro, sent the pic, and I walked out of there trying to act not to like freak out, but I was like, bro, I can't believe.
FaceTime him.
Bro, every night these guys would be like, hey, bro, you know, be funny. What if you like FaceTime them?
FaceTime him, bro. FaceTime him.
I'll FaceTime him right now, bro. FaceTime Dirty Dak. He ain't gonna answer me, but who the hell is this? Remember me, bro? Nah, bro.
Sunday.
No,
Yeah, like, I'll text him, bro. He's probably like practicing right now or something, getting ready for the night's game or something. But like, next time I got you. I'll FaceTime. But no, yeah, that was where that pic came from. He actually asked me for the picture. That is facts. People tell me like, yeah, right, bro. You're lying. Nah, it happened. It happened, and the rest. Now dude, that picture has gotten me into a lot of restaurants and clubs.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, there's a lot of times we wait in the line, right? And I was like, bro, should I try it? Should I be that guy? And I went, and I was like, bro, like, I'm Dak's realtor, bro. He told me to come here that y'all take care of me. That's all I know. And then they were like, you? Me. And they were like, oh, no, I don't believe it. And I was like, I'm not supposed to say this, bro, but like, bro, I'm not gonna like. It worked, right? It worked. They're like, damn, you know, there's super Cowboy fans are everywhere.
Yeah.
So they're like, dang, no way, how, you know? I was like, nah, bro, I'll call them later for you, but let me just enjoy my dinner. I'll put in the word, bro, and you might get a pick.
Where did that idea came to starting Regreso?
Simple. My comeback. It was all of our comebacks, right? But I was sitting there. We're at Texas Roadhouse. I was telling JJ right here. I call him JJ. But he's Joel. I call him little JJ. We're eating at Texas Roadhouse. I'm like, dude, like, this was whenever the idea was coming, which came from this guy.
The Fortnite player.
Fortnite. Every day I'd pass by, like, hey, let me get some orange juice, bro. I'd go and get my orange juice, and there's a fridge in the room he got. You know the videos where we're in? That's where he stays.
Oh, that's his room.
And there's a fridge in there, so I'd go. That's where we put our secret drinks. So, you know, Pops, don't touch my OJ, man. But we'll go in there, and I'll go in there. He's just going hard, you know. He's one shot, and he's going crazy. And every time he'd tell me, he's like, hey, bro, let's do a band. Like, he literally would just stop playing. Like, when are you gonna start your band? When are we gonna start the band? Because he was playing with another little band. And so I was like, man, one day I was just like, well, I'm single now. I got a lot of time on my
what
hands.
you're saying is that your girl was holding you back from your
No.
stuff you wanted to do.
She wasn't holding me back. I just, in my mind, and she used to ask me all the time, why don't you do it again? I told her straight up, I don't want to put you through like that stuff. And also, I'm super dialed in. At the time, I was real estate, and I still am. If you need a house, you want to pick with Dak?
No, for real.
No, for real. No, I honestly, like, it wasn't nothing like that. I told him, I was like, if I was doing that when I was with her, I mean, things would be a little different. But I just didn't, relationships and music, it's a real hard thing to manage.
Yeah.
Because there's always, girls are crazy. Girls will DM your girlfriend, even if you don't even know them, be like, oh, I was at his gig and he was trying to get at me. Like, that happened to me in my old band. Yeah, girls would text the girls I was trying to talk to, and even if it wasn't true. Yeah, they would DM her and be like, your man was looking at me on stage and stuff. Like, no, baby, I was not. But yeah, so one day he was just like, I was messing around and I was like, I'm gonna call it Regreso, bro. I was like, why? Because ya regresé.
Yeah,
and I was like, it's a regreso. And also because I told him, I was like, if I did the band, I don't want to be just like you're punchy, you're hardcore norteño, hardcore regleros. Like, we're not that. Like, we can play it. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's easy.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm a big cumbia guy, and I'm a big old school music guy. So what we did, all the old school songs, turn them into our style, and it's kind of regreso, bring back the old school songs, Pegaso, all those OG.
Yeah, like I was telling you that the vibe, it reminds me of Pegaso, you know what I mean?
That's my inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll say it. People say you copied. No, I got inspired.
Jeez,
I'm inspired by them, and it's something that this one dude on TikTok was like, haha, Pegaso's wannabe. I was like, I lied to him. My dad played for Pegaso, bro. And then he was like, oh, my bad. I was trolling that guy. My dad doesn't know how to play anything.
Got him.
That guy doesn't. He'll look at it right. He'll look at his plane. He'll be like, I don't know how y'all do it. But no, yeah, I just told that guy, and he instantly was like, oh, my bad, my ball. No. Chingon, bro.
Chingon.
I was like, nah, I was just trolling him. But yeah, Regresso came from being in the room playing Fortnite, and one day he bugged me enough to just.
But one thing is it's to have the plan. But how did you actually like execute?
Should I say it?
Just say it, brother. Let's get it.
Nah, well this is what happened. So he was playing with this little band, right?
Right.
And I didn't play music no more at all. I would still play, for myself and mess around. And one day he's like, Migs. I was like, what's up, bro? He's like, can you help my band play? And he never would ask me, cause I'd always say no. He's like, can you please help me? Can you please help me play a gig? It's not with my band. It's just a side gig I got, and I need, I want to, just help me out. And I was like, you know what? I'll do it. Fine. So he got me, and he had a singer. He had a singer in his old band, right? And I told him, I was like, nah, let me get someone else. Like, let me try to if we're going to do it, and I'm going to come back to the stage, I want to do it badass. Simple as that.
See, it's all about presentation, bro.
And then I told him, I was like, let me call up he didn't want to ask him because he has an EXO going on, right? I was like, I'll ask Eric. I was like, he's my half fucking brother, dude. I mean, he's like, he'll do it,
Yeah.
And then we called him, and he was like, yeah, bro, we'll do it. Like, because they have another house they stay at. They don't live with us. So I was like, I'll call Eric, and we'll get him to come sing. And he didn't want to. You didn't think he'd do it. He didn't think he'd help us. But he did. He came through, and, I mean, we jammed out at this. It was a quinceañera, right? It was two quinceañeras in one or something.
Okay.
There was, 3 bands, and we were the one playing in the middle. And so I was like, let's use the name I came up with, Regresso. And he was like, all right, yeah, let's do it. So the guy, he brought, they all played in the band together already. So I told him, I was like, well, we'll just use them, that's your band. And they were surprised that I came. They were like, dude, the fact that you
Why were y'all surprised, though? What, y'all didn't expect them to come back, or what?
It's good. It was so hard to convince him, bro.
Yeah.
they had been telling me.
So nada más de rogar.
Yeah, we all knew him from before. I mean,
Yeah, and they already knew how I was with my old band. After that, I was so I don't want to touch
Como
a stage.
que that shit kind of like scarred you, for music.
It made me mad. It I didn't hold a grudge, but I was definitely upset about it. And it's something that these guys are always like, how come you're right all the time? Why are you always right so much? It's because I spent a majority of my life losing or failing, but I never forgot the lessons.
Right.
And those things, I was like, I don't want to come back to something and it's going to be the same thing, bro. It's going to be the same thing. I already know. Because a lot of bands would hit me up, bro. Hey, bro, would you want to join us? And I was like, dude, why would I join? I know why you want me to join. They want me to just give them that. And I was like, I'm not doing that. If I come back, it's because I'm going to do it my own self, right?
Yeah.
And then finally one day he just convinced me enough, and he needed the help. And I was like, most of the time he would just ask me because he was messing around, but he actually didn't have no one. And he was like, I want you to play bass. And I played bass, but just messing around in my house. I never played it on a stage. He's like, can you play bass though? I was like, can I play bass? I was like, if you want me to, sure. So this is the first band that I play bass in.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not hard. If you play guitar, that's the hardest instrument to learn is a guitar to me. But once you learn that guitar, any string instrument, you can get down quick. So we did that, and Regresso played at a quinceañera in Irving.
Oh, okay.
And it was dope. I mean, we played and we jammed out, and I instantly, I don't want to sound like I'm cocky or nothing, but it's natural to me. When I'm on a stage, it's I'm natural.
It's the music, bro. It's calling you.
It's I love it so much that some people say, that guy looks gay. He looks gay. Because I'm up there, it's like I'm a
You're vibing. You're vibing.
A lot of people in DFW don't do that. I feel like a lot of people just statues. And it's like, dude, you got to realize you're not just a musician. Being a musician means you're a performer. It means you're a showman. If you have no stage presence, no one will remember who you are. And a lot of people disliked me back in my old band because I came out of nowhere. All of a sudden I came out and I started playing, but people knew who I was after seeing me because they're like, oh, I remember that guy. That guy is the one that did he danced and he put girls under his guitar and did all that. I just like to mess around, man. Yeah. And it's fun, And a lot of people that have been playing for years that nobody knew, obviously it's like, whatever, that the feelings come out and people shit happens.
So that tocada happened at the 15.
Oh yeah.
So what happened? Y'all were like, oh shit, like.
No, dude, it happened, and I was like, wow, you're actually pretty good. Because I mean, I hear them practice. You know, I'd go to their practice because they practice in Oak Cliff sometimes with the band they had, and I'd go. You know, they would ask me, bro, can you come like tell us what we need or tell us, bro? What do you mean? What would I know? You know, I just played in this band. They're like, but you have like the ear. So I'd go. I came one time. I went one time, right? It's because I'm telling you, I was so busy with real estate, and like, I mean, I had my life going on already. You know, like, I mean, I'm married. I have 3 kids, dogs. And so one day I was like, I'll go. And I went because obviously he'd come home and be like, bro, you should have heard today's song. It was dope. It was awesome. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I was like, whatever. Dude. Yeah.
You just brushed it off.
Yeah, I was like, cool. That's good, man. You know, it's good, but I'm not worried about that. Then after that gig, I went and I had so much fun. I mean, I think I missed the stage. People would always tell me, you'll miss it. And I was like, nah, not really. And I didn't because I was just so focused on other things. But once I actually got a little sample of it again, I was like, damn, this is why I remember I was in love with this. Like, this is why. Like, seeing people, like, the music Regresso makes, dude, this is how I say it. It's to sing, and it's to feel, and it's to dance. And it's really like a concert. If you come to our show, it's like a concert. We'll talk, and we'll interact with people. We always give out hats. We always invite people on stage. And we did one last Friday, Rodeo West, right? Dude, that was my favorite show I've ever played. Favorite show. And
dude, it actually, sí había raza ahí,
bro,
man.
it was, that was the first time they got on where there's actually a lot of people. And to me, I mean, I was used to it already. So me and Eric are naturals. They were more, I honestly thought they'd be nervous.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of all of them because they went up there and I think they got hyped. At first, they're kind of, I know Diego was over there like, man, I'm kind of, like, I'm ready, but I'm kind of like, you know, I'm a little nervous, but it's not that bad. I was like, dude, get up there. And that's why I tell them, if you go up there, bro, and you act like everybody's naked, or act like people are or act like, no, like, just mess around, bro. Yeah. Don't take it so serious. Have fun.
Yeah, loosen up.
Yeah, and then he went up there, and at first he was kind of, Diego is the only guy that's like the statue in my band. Okay, but we already did our little tweaks.
The sax, right? Sax. Sexy sax, bro. You gotta.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, look at him. I mean, he's my little brother. no, like this guy, I'm telling you, this guy, like he would make girls faint if he did that stuff, man. Yeah. But he's so nonchalant. He just likes to be. I was like, dude, get in there and make love to that saxophone. You are the guy that like you play jazz music. I was like, get up there and make love, feel the music. And now he's doing that. Now he's getting the attention. He gets off the stage and girls just go up to him and like, get away.
I love that, bro. I love that.
Oh yeah.
The album Ya Regresamos. What kind of inspired you to make that one? That first song, the
Regresso Rock.
The Regresso Rock. That's a remake of like an old ass song, right?
Yeah, it's a cumbia rock. It's a cumbia that was like a little. We've heard it before.
No, but it's like a older song. Like
it's an OG song. It's OG cumbia. And then I told him, I was like, guys, I had a
no, it's not cumbia. It's like
no, the rock one, but I had showed him. There's the intro, yeah. There's a Grupo from Chihuahua, bro.
Okay.
That had recorded it, and no one knows who they are because they're from Mexico bands. Sometimes they don't. It doesn't come over here.
Mm-hmm.
But I know them, and they had sent me a file of that song one time, and it's not like it wasn't out at the time or nothing. So I had it on my phone. I was like, bro, what would be a dope song to play? Is this one? No one really plays it. And then they were like, man, that is a badass song. And we didn't have it in our list, the list we did. And one day at the practice, I was like, hey, play that one. And this guy, he's at the time when we first started, which was 3 months, he would have to take a day or two to learn a song. Yeah. Now he's like, let me try. And now he gets them. Same with JR right here. I mean, this guy, he was, their first, they're fresh still. Yeah. This is like their first band that's, doing shows like that and stuff. So they're dialed in now. But we had there's things to work on. So that song went viral on TikTok. Oh, yeah. It did numbers. I think it did numbers for the music and definitely what was in the video. I'll say that. Nah, for real. And I'm talking about Drizzy. Nah, for real. Everybody kept looking at my butt, bro. I was like, what are y'all doing, man? Like but whatever, it's like, whatever. So you already had that song recorded whenever you did the TikTok? Yeah, the album was already recorded. Oh, okay. We already had It was all part of the plan.
Yeah.
Like some people
yeah.
see the video. Like for instance, like let's say my ex saw the video. Oh, Miguel's back on his bullshit. Miguel's out there dancing. He's dancing He's dancing with them girls again. Cause I started on TikTok dancing, man.
Yeah.
Like and it wasn't to get girls or nothing. I just really love dancing. Like I even posted a video like when I was a little kid dancing, like I told you, and to now, like I've always had that. Like my dad does not dance. Pops. L for dancing. But my mom loves to dance, so she always drags my dad out. Every little family quinceañera or anything. I mean, they're dancing.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't want to, which he does like it now. I know you like dancing now.
There you go.
But I started recording videos on TikTok. You did my first video, right? Yeah. We were at a quinceañera o vencedores, I think. We actually were, should I say? It's pretty funny, bro. We dated sisters, bro.
Oh shit.
Brothers dating sisters, not our sisters, but girls that were sisters. Yeah, we're not from Alabama, but we had two girls that happened to be sisters, and we were dating them at the same time. And so that's where I first learned how to like dance. I used to not dance the Chihuahua style, you know. I danced cumbias, but I didn't dance sateo like that.
Yeah, it's like como la raza. Oh, if you don't dance Chihuahua style, you're not dancing right. You know what I mean?
Dude, so
just get out there and fucking dance, goddammit.
Dude, that is something that I want to talk about because TikTok was so toxic at that time because I would put, you know, hashtag Chihuahua, hashtag dancing Chihuahua style, whatever. And so many people would be like, you're not even from Chihuahua. You're not even from Chihuahua, bro. And I was like, well, I'm not from Chihuahua, but all these girls from Chihuahua love dancing with me. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? I even went to Chihuahua, man.
Yeah.
I went to Chihuahua, bro. It was so.
Wait, why'd you go out there for?
I got invited. One of my buddies, shout out George from Pilotos.
Okay.
He was like, let's go to Chihuahua. We're good friends. So he was like, let's go to Chihuahua. I'll take you. Let's go. Oh, dude, at that time, I was like so ready. I was like, dude, I was dancing all the time. I was in Petroleros still. So I was like, let's go. I'm hyped. We had like a week off from music. So I was like, let's go. We went, dude. I didn't stop dancing that whole week I was there. After that, I'm good. I recorded so many videos, dude, but it was so fun dancing out there. I mean, I had never really been to Mexico like that. Yeah. I went to my dad's rancho, but it's different out there, man. I was like a little kid. And Durango, it looks like Colorado out there. Yeah. But they don't really do, you know, they have violence, but it's not like that. I mean, it's way to, you know, Canejos de Durango, you hear accordions and AKs going off in there. Yeah. I don't want to be dancing when there was someone shooting AKs next to me, you know? But,
yeah. So I heard all your shit, all your stuff. It's a lot of cumbia. Is that the direction you want to go with the band?
Oh, dude, yeah. We play.
I saw some videos last night though, some Instagrams.
Yeah, we do.
Y'all do norteñas.
We do norteñas. A lot of people ask us, and they call my dad. They're like, "Do you guys do norteñas though, or guapangos?" Which, yeah, we can. We do. If you get us for a wedding or a quinceañera, we're gonna play that stuff, right? Obviously, because that's what they want. But what we're really focused on is our style, which is bringing back old songs, turn them to cumbias, which we do play like one or two. We do one norteña at our show, like an hour set. We're gonna do one norteña. Okay. Which usually I love, like, I'm inspired by Pericos. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll say it.
Yeah.
And they always troll me. We're good friends, bro.
I've been trying to get Vic on here, bro. Nomás que se hace de rogar.
That's how that guy is, man. He's always like that since we were like 10 years old, man. He's always like that. No, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's awesome, bro.
He's dope. And when I started this, we actually were sitting down talking. And he started the Lobos now. He has like a band. So he was trying to do that with like us. He was like, hey, let's start it. And I was like, no, I think I'm going to do it like on my own. And then from there, if I need help, then we'll do whatever. But yeah, we were talking about it. But yeah, all their music, dude, I love it. And my old band used to always tell me, you would leave us to join Pericos. No, I wouldn't. What? Bro, are you serious right now? But, it's because...
See his face, bro.
Bro. I don't... what are you talking about? No, I love, like, Ebro de Amor. I'm a big Valentina. Like, dude, Banda. Yeah. I love Banda. One of my favorite singers.
All their stuff from Vic stuff from what he did with Arrendando.
Oh, yeah.
All that shit's fire.
It's gas.
Yeah.
It's gas. I listen to that stuff. That's why I put hashtag Arrendando on that post.
Oh, yeah?
Because Isaac's such a troll, bro. He'll be on there and be like, sounds familiar. Like, he does that to us all the time. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I put hashtag Arrendando. This isn't Pericos. But,
so like y'all's events that you do like at clubs and stuff, it's basically just going to be like just cumbia.
Satebo. So we do our show. It's like if you come to one of our shows, expect to be singing, expect to be texting your ex after or sending her a song, right?
Nah, for real.
Or bring a girl with you or meet the love of your life and dance all night. But it's really it's a good experience. It's real fun. We focus on interacting with the crowd. Like I said, we'll have people get on stage. We'll get people dancing. I mean, we had last Friday, man. Like I said, Rodeo West. It was such a good show.
I want to see y'all live. I'm excited for this project, bro. I saw the one at the La Yarda. That one's pretty cool too.
It was that was the first time we played in a public event, technically. But it was like 21 and up, I guess.
Yeah. It's Deep Ellum.
So a lot of the young, kids couldn't come see us. But that Club Dada, it's a lot of like chacas.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people that want to, buy bottles and do this. And like I tell the guy who's doing the events there, I was like, look, bro, like we're not a good opening band because we're a good band to have like in the middle towards end. I don't really care to close, but like to get us to open to people that are sober, like especially they're not. They see us and they're like, I thought we were coming for corridos, or I thought I'm coming to hear some, some hardcore, drinking music for borrachos or whatever.
Yeah.
And which is cool, I listen to that stuff sometimes, but like it's real tough on a crowd like that when you come and you're playing Cosas del Amor, and then the women though, all their girls are sitting there dancing, recording, singing along. They love it though. They love it. But the guys, they're a lot of guys.
I could see it though, like in the middle act, because you bring a band to open up some chaca shit.
Yeah.
And then they listen to y'all's music to relax and chill.
Exactly.
And then they get themselves together, and then they go to the end.
Exactly.
The closing band that's like fucking.
Yeah,
shit.
They're playing. Yeah, that's why I told them, I was like, you're doing it wrong by doing that, because a lot of people are probably like, not bored, but they're not. Dude, that music. If you're drunk, let's say, or you're already with your girl, going, you're already lit. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, these badass old school cumbias that your grandma used to listen to, or your mom was in the morning, Sunday morning, she's cleaning, you just hear Pegaso in the back. It brings back memories,
Yeah.
And it brings back things, and you might not remember the song, but you know it. And you hear it, and you'll start singing. We see that all the time. At our shows, you see the ladies and older people singing the songs. And I'm like, see, that's dope for me, because I'm like, music is something that everyone listens to it, man. Yeah. And I think it's dope that people can come to our shows, and if they're young or they're old, and they can jam and they can sing. And that's what I really want to do. Like, my goal eventually is to be at these arenas playing, or being at these big venues where you can put on a good show where people will be like, man, I remember that. Like my old band, I was really focused on doing that. I was so focused on putting on a good performance that people would remember me and remember the band. And it helped out a lot. And like that TikTok you brought up about, help me grow my band.
Yeah.
I think I was pushing Petrolero so much that people ended up thinking that it was my band, because I was one of the ones that, like, if I'm in something, like JR is just like me. If you're in something, you're in it to rep it till the end. Yeah. So I was pushing it hard. A lot of people thought it was my band, but no. I was just repping it because I'm in it. You know what I mean? And same with this. I mean, I'm pushing it. I mean, but now that I got the keys to the boat. I'm driving this boat. I'm driving now. We're going where we need to get to. But but I wasn't driving then. I'm driving now.
Yeah. Damn, bro. I like that, bro. So ahorita dijiste you want to do more. Well, that's the goal, right? That's the end. That's the end goal, to do more bigger venues.
Oh yeah.
Not just be in the scene right here.
No.
Because like it could get repetitive.
You get burned out real quick, and that's why we don't really do a lot of, I don't really want to go play at the same places every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or like, let's say we have a quinceañera or wedding Saturday. Friday, I don't want to be at like Marisco's, whatever, or, club, whatever, every week, because that's how you burn yourself out so quick that people are like, I seen them already. I already seen them. They're here, they're there, they're everywhere. And you don't want to do that. Yeah. You want to make it to that next level, right? Now, obviously, if that's what you're okay with, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just what I have going on in my vision. It's like, I'm tunnel vision, dude. I already know. Like, I can see what's at the end because I was close to being there already. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So now that it's easy. You just got to be consistent. And you just got to know, like, man, if I go play at, how do you want to have your image? I don't want to just be playing at a restaurant and all of a sudden playing at a big-ass club. It's kind of weird. It's like, weird, people are like, man, that's kind of, it throws off the thing. Whenever you show up and you're real professional and you have that image, like last Friday, dude, I'm telling you, these guys, it was dope. Yeah. Everybody was like, I'm not going to lie, when we showed up to that Rodeo West, and it's our fault, they were kind of treating us it was real shitty, I'll say that. Real shitty. People working there. But I get it. We showed up not looking, and I told them, I was like, guys, yeah, I was like, when you show up, dude, and no one knows you, you only get that one chance to impress somebody, or that you walk in a room, someone's gonna be like, man, that guy must be somebody. Like he must be somebody, because when he walks in, he just gives off that energy. When I walked in, I'm there. Obviously, I'm there on time. These guys struggle with that, but we show up on time. We look professional. They will treat you with respect. If you show up and you're showing up like you just got out of work, and you're showing up to your sound check, they're like, oh, these guys, they're not. And they were treating us like that. They literally made us move our cars from behind the club. We're doing sound check, And the lady comes like, y'all need to move your cars. All mad. Y'all need to move your cars. And I was like, whoa. I was like, we're here. Nosotros somos los buenos, right? We're the ones here doing the music. We got to get everything right. You got to do it right now. You got to go move your cars right now. And I told her, I was like, all right, well, when we come back, we're going to come in the bus. And I'm not parking that thing in the front. And right away, she was like, oh, you have a bus? Oh, no. She's like, no, está bien. I was like, nah. I was like, I just felt so, I know it bothered me, because I'm like, dude, we're here trying to set up what we need to do, and you're over here coming yapping at me, talking about, you need to move your car. We're going to get a ticket from the city if you don't move your car. I was like, ain't no one going back to that club. No one's going behind that club like, man, they got too many cars back here. For real? We got to give them some tickets. And then she was like, and if we get a ticket, we have to pay for it. And I was like, oh, my problem. No, I was like, nah, it's cool. I told them, it's cool. Next time, now they know. Now they learned. When you show up to something like that, show up looking the part.
Con las chamarras.
Show up like you're supposed to be there, and act like you're supposed to be there, and don't act like you've never been there before. Because then they're going to be like, oh, these guys. But after the show, oh my gosh, those people were a complete different vibe. Yeah. They're treating us like, hey, y'all need anything? Y'all good?
Bring me the freaking bottle of Don Julio.
Oh, yeah. We had, something I did with this band was I brought on the sponsorships. So I got a free trailer. Shout out C5 Trailers from Ennis, Texas. If you need a trailer,
shout out Eric.
Holler at them and say we sent you. And they're going to charge you double. No, I'm just kidding. But I really focus on man, I know a lot of cool people, man. And a lot of people really help. There's genuine people out there. Yeah. Even though in this scene it's hard to meet people, there's some genuine people that will help you. And that's what you need when you start something. You need someone to extend that hand out and be like, here, I'll give you a boost. So we got a whole freaking, how big is that trailer? We got a huge trailer. We haven't used it. It's big old cargo trailer for free.
Nice.
Brand new. And we got sponsored by them, and I told them, the way the sponsorship was, I was like, hey, look, I want to buy a trailer, but I know you own a trailer company. Why don't you just, sponsor me? Because he said he wanted us to go play. They hit us up, and they're like, we want Regresso to come play at a birthday party. How much would you charge us or whatever? And I was like, dude, how about this? And I proposed that to them, and they're like, why did you think about that? I was like, yeah. It's the same price. It would end up, if we play for 5 hours, which we don't really do that, it would probably be this anyway. They're like, we'll give you a trailer. I mean, trailers to them is probably nothing,
Yeah.
We got that trailer, and in return, we were like, we'll play on this was last week too, wasn't it? Or when was it? We played in a parade, like a Christmas parade.
Oh, okay, I saw that.
We did that Christmas parade, and that was last week before Rodeo West, matter of fact. Yeah. That was dope.
Oh, it was before Rodeo West?
Rodeo West. We played Thursday night on a trailer in downtown Ennis. Shout out Ennis, Texas.
That's crazy, bro, because you're getting all these events that a lot of bands that are here, they don't even get to do, you know what I'm saying?
And I told them that because these guys are spoiled. I'm telling you right now. These guys, they don't know what it is to struggle. That's what they say. You guys don't struggle, boy. Your hands are soft. No, but I told them, I was like, a lot of bands, man, that I'd helped out or that I would go do, they don't get treated like that.
Yeah.
You pay your own stuff. You do, you don't. It's not the same. I tell them.
You pay your own chips at the gas station?
Yeah. They don't buy you your little Gatorades and your, no. And they make you drive. Their buses. Shout out Betito, shout out Pericos. That boy would drive that bus for 10 hours straight. Poor guy. Which he's in our band technically too. Yeah. I don't know if you know him.
Which one? Wait, who'd you say?
Beto Morales.
He plays the bajo sexto.
He plays the drums. He used to play for Pericos.
Oh, okay. I think I actually.
How can I explain? He lost a lot of weight. He looks good.
Is he the one that has that? I think he has a business, right?
He has Straddlers.
Okay.
He does hats and stuff. Shout out Straddlers. I need some new hats and boots. I'll take some. But no, he would always be driving their bus, and these guys never want to drive. Yeah. And last night, man, they were like, "You drive," and I was like, "Bro, man, I'm trying to sleep." I was like, "I got to do all this stuff," but nah, they drive. But I tell them it's not the same whenever you're in another band. Obviously we're family, so it's I'm gonna take care of them.
A lot more chill.
I'll take care of them. But even if you're in this band and you're not family, whoever it is, you get the way we are, we like to take care of one another. Like, we break bread here. That's what I say. We break bread. If you're at my table, you're going to eat. And whoever's with you is going to eat. But I told him, it's not like that. A lot of these bands, it's not like that.
Yeah, it's a cold world out here, especially in the DFW scene, bro.
Yes, man.
It's tough.
It's not. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of it comes from that. Like, a band comes out of nowhere all of a sudden, right? And let's say they don't really know who's who, right? They don't really know who I am or whatever. And this band comes out, and they're like, man, how come their band just started and they're already playing at these places, and we've been doing it for 2 years, and we can't even step foot in that place? And it goes back to what I was telling you. It's about who you know and those connections. I mean, you got to put yourself out there, and you got to get, the opportunities you can take. Hey, let me show you again. Simple as that. But also, like, want to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like put some pride in what you're doing, and it will work. But I told them, we're going backwards. I mean, usually you start off in a band, you're playing at little private events, you're doing little backyard parties.
Yeah, really, for real, yeah.
You're doing weddings, quinceañeras. We're going backwards. We just played Nashville, this past weekend. So it's like, to me, I didn't expect this to go off as fast as it is going. Like, it's something crazy to me, because my old band, it took us we didn't struggle either, honestly. It took like a month, and after that, we were boom, boom, boom. Because El Papá de los Pollitos, I put that on TikTok.
Bro, that song.
And then I did a lot of viral videos with it, but one of the viral videos they did was, I don't know if you ever seen it. It's like a black old lady in a church playing a saxophone. And they put that song over it, like, and they put that clip over it, and I mean, that helped it go viral. I think that was on Facebook. It hit like 1 million views.
Damn.
But everybody was
Did you get paid for that?
Nah, I'm not. No, some random person uploaded that.
Oh.
Not me. And even the videos I did at the time, I never got paid. I showed them. They're like, bro, how much do you make from your TikTok? I was like, you want to see? Oh, hey. Look at that. It was like 5 cents a video. I was like, hey, man, I'm just saying, I'm humble about it. Like, hey, if y'all need something, let me know. I got 5 cents. But that's how I did those TikTok videos.
Yeah.
I mean, I did the same thing, same concept. Start posting videos with the songs. And like I said, that video, they went viral with the Regresso rock with that girl. Shout out that girl. She's a friend. It was a cousin, Primas 15. We went to Primas 15. We took the weekend off to go to Quince, and I brought a date. It was just a friend, though. And I was like, hey, I had the idea already. Hey, I'm going to do a dope video like I used to, and I'm going to put the song over it, and people are going to notice, obviously that. And then they're going to hear the song and be like, what song is that? And it was the same thing that happened with my old band,
Yeah.
Same thing, same concept, and, it's working, I guess, because we played in Nashville. I mean, the first thing we start with that song. So we show up, and I was like, what's going on, Nashville? And then, and bro, people, right away you see the little influencers with their phones. They want to recreate that video,
Nah, for real.
It's dope. It's dope.
Dude, I'm definitely excited. I mean, the way the band is growing really fast.
Yeah, it's.
And man, congratulations, bro. Congratulations to the boys,
bro.
man. Y'all are fucking
Thank you,
killing
bro.
it.
Thank you.
Appreciate you,
All
bro.
of y'all are fucking studs too. So y'all,
man.
listen to the
we
man
try,
with the
we
listen
try.
to the man with the plan.
That's what they tell them. A lot of people, they will come and help us out.
Yeah.
They'll be like, man, you guys listen to this guy. You guys got him. You're like, just listen. It's hard because we're obviously related, right?
Right.
So
yeah.
little bro's gonna not want to listen sometimes.
Yeah,
Like,
and then they joke around.
yeah,
and
little
it's like,
bro's
bro,
gonna, and
I feel you.
that's why
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
I told him, I told me and Eric, we're like, bro, y'all just go to sleep.
Yeah.
When y'all wake up, just know y'all gonna be good. Just go to sleep, because sometimes they're like, bro, but this and that and this. I was like, just relax. Like, they kind of forget too that the band's only been officially today 3 months.
That's crazy.
I was like, so you got to remember, we did just start still.
Yeah.
So there's certain, but like I said, when you kind of hit that, you blow up real quick all of a sudden, you start expecting things now.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you show up to a show and it's not like how it was last time, you're like, what the heck? It's like, bro, we just started.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Chill out. Like, it's going to come.
Exactly.
But start putting in that work. And these guys, I mean, it's hard to multitask. I mean, like I said, this guy does construction. Like, he owns his own concrete stuff. And then everybody goes to school still. So it's like, and then me and my real estate, I really pushed it kind of to the side. I still do it, like I said, but I'm really.
You're focused on this project.
When you only get like 2 opportunities, I always say this, you only get 2 opportunities in a band. Your first window of opportunity is when you get that first viral song. And if you don't have it recorded, this is what happened in my old band. Papá de los Pollitos, we put it on TikTok, and people wanted it. Drop it. Well, we didn't have it recorded. We just had like that, you put your phone in the room and you start jamming. That was the audio. And I used to tell everyone, I was like, bro, let's get that thing done. Like, people want it now. If you keep them waiting, by the time you drop it, they don't want to listen to it anymore. Like that, you dropped it only 8 months later, like I don't want to listen to it now. It's dead,
Yeah.
But, and that's what I told him. Like, we recorded the album pretty quick.
Yeah.
And that was the inspiration. Like, dude, I'm gonna record the album, and then I'll have it ready to drop once we start getting more
traction.
Because if you drop it right away, I mean, it's not gonna do nothing because you don't have no one kind of, ansioso waiting for it.
Right.
Like, everybody wants
yeah.
Regresso rock. That's what they were wanting. We want that song. We want that song. So I was like, let's
It's a good
build
song.
it. Build it up. Build it up.
What is it? What's it in the beginning?
Pappy?
Hey, what's up, Pappy?
What's up? Hey.
This rock and roll,
Rock and
Pappy.
roll,
I'm
Pappy.
telling this rock and roll, Pappy.
That's who you said that.
Oh,
man.
you said it?
They had so much
I
fun.
thought that was you for some
No,
reason.
dude. All the little ad libs are all these guys. I
Oh,
say
okay. That's
the
what's up.
second song is like, it's supposed to be wind. So I was sitting there like,
The Volveré, right?
yeah. Like we had to redo that one twice. The first one I did the wind sound and I went back and I did the thing. But JR had to go do it because I guess the first time we recorded it didn't record right or something.
Yeah.
So Junior, I was like, hey, you have to do the wind for me.
Okay.
He went in there, he was like, sounds like he was whistling. That's why it sounds like a whistle kind of.
It brought me back to the Capaz days, bro. Low key.
Dude,
Right?
Duranguense, bro. That's that
Was-
good stuff.
Any just to wrap it up, anything else you want to add to it, bro? Like,
Miguel's
I mean,
actually a chef.
Oh yeah, I'm actually a good
Good
chef.
cook.
Chef Ramsay.
Listen. If you come to our shows, you're gonna have a good steak after. No, but go listen to the album, man. I mean, it was so fun doing it.
well, so it's on every
It's
platform.
on every platform now. I mean, if you have trouble looking for it for some reason, it's kind of there's like 3 regresos in there. I have the name registered, by the way.
Yeah.
So like,
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I have everything. It's all.
Yeah, because I was trying to look for it on Friday whenever you dropped it on YouTube, and I had a hard time
Yeah,
finding
I had
it.
to drop the links. Everybody kept telling me I can't find it.
Yeah.
So if you can't find it, just
No, actually, you have to type in Regreso and then the Ya Regresamos so it can actually.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
if not,
okay.
it's some other some German band pops up or something. But yeah, no, go get the album. It was a lot of fun. We recorded that in a day, and we recorded it old school, bro. Like a lot of people record it digital.
So that's what I was gonna say. I noticed that in the with the voice that it sounds more like a garage band type feel, right?
We recorded that thing with how do you call it, with the reel, like
Yeah.
the band, like the guy. Shout Paul Middleton, man. That guy,
Yes, sir.
If you know like old school country, old school rock, he was like the sound guy for Bonnie Raitt, sound for Julio Iglesias. He was the sound guy for him, and he recorded like a lot of stuff for like Chris Stapleton, all this stuff, like super country stuff.
Okay.
And we were the first band that comes. It's sax.
Yeah.
And then my dad knows him, so he was like, "Hey, let's record with this guy because it's dope, and you'll get that old school feel to it." So it's not really, if you listen to it, it sounds a little different than what you'll hear in another
Yeah.
album. It's because it was recorded with literally the same way Queen recorded back in the day. If you go watch that movie, what's it called? Bohemian Rhapsody. The same way they recorded in that scene is exactly how that scene.
Honestly, bro, I feel like the audience won't notice that, but me, because I'm a musician, like I noticed the vibe you were trying to give right away, especially with the voice. Like I was like, okay, I see
old school.
it.
And then the intros, back in the day, they always had those old school intros.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, ay, amor,
Ándale.
and I was like, we
Y'all
gotta do
whisper it
that.
and shit.
Yeah, I was we had that guy Paul. He was like, man, I haven't heard someone do that, make love to a mic like that. Wow. I was like, no, I had to, but no, like I said, we just go get the album, listen to it, and we already have another. Already coming
So
out soon.
Ya Regresamos. It's out on Spotify, Apple Music,
YouTube, everything.
for the Android users too, or what?
Everything. It's on everything.
Everything.
Go get
Cool,
it. I think
cool.
it's just not on no, it's on everything. I use DistroKid and that thing puts it out on
Okay, cool. That's
everything.
cool.
So
Damn.
just go get it, listen to it.
What about the boys over here?
Yes,
Anything else?
sir. Not really, man. Just
No?
wraps it up.
Not so
Just rock and roll.
Yeah, just go to sleep.
There
Yeah,
you
just
go.
go to sleep, bro. Just go to sleep.
Y'all wake up and y'all got nothing to say?
We appreciate all the support and everybody that's with us right now.
We appreciate you for sure, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you guys, bro.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys, man.
Appreciate all the love, man. Next album coming out soon. Just wait on it.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Diego.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you heard that as a song, bro. But it's a joke now, cause like I was like, hey, you guys should say something in the song, something funny, or like do a little like Cubo. This guy goes
Oh,
up
the Cubo. I thought that was the Nexo guy.
It is, but now we say it too. We just mess around. So he goes up to the mic, and I was like, say something. And he was like, what did you say? say it, bro. You say it, bro. You said it, bro.
What was it, bro?
Say it, bro. He was like, hey, Zacatecas, mija, y bailale.
Oh, the Zacatecas.
Zacatecas, mija. Bailele.
Bro, yes. I was like, what was that, bro? Like, I almost started busting out laughing because we're in the studio where we record the vocals. It's like a little box, and we're all in there with headphones on, bro. He said that, and I almost started busting out laughing.
Well, you know, probably to y'all it's funny, but like when I heard it, I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, okay,
it's dope.
I heard it, I was
but,
like,
like,
okay.
That should go hard.
I just started laughing because I was like, he's so nonchalant. How you see him, that's how he is.
Sí.
And I was telling you just like, y arriba Zacatecas, humija. And I was like, where did that come from? But no, like I said, I appreciate you, bro. It was
No.
Yes, sir.
dope.
Appreciate the regalo también, Irán.
Oh yeah, we got
All the way from
Nashville.
Nashy, Smash Cityville.
Smashy.
You go,
Honky
listen.
tonk.
Hey, you owe me a Regresso hat. A white
Listen,
one. A white one.
I owe all of Nashville a Regresso hat. On the show, I was like, listen, guys, we just sold out last Friday, and I got more coming, but they're gonna be ready on Friday. We're already gonna be there. So I was like, when we come back to Nashville, if we come back soon, everyone that's here, if you're recording this, I will give you a hat for free. Nobody recorded. I was like, we're good. No, but I got you. I owe you one.
Ya está. So a white Regresso hat y pues nada, muchas gracias, carnal.
We'll
Muchas gracias.
go to a Mavs game. We'll go to a Mavs game or a hockey game.
Yeah, bro. I know y'all always chilling in the suite, so y'all gotta invite me up there soon.
Shout out Pops.
we'll go.
Shout out Pops.
That's under the
Shout out
company.
Pops,
Man. We can't say too much, but shout out Pops. No, we'll go, bro. We gotta celebrate. You know, this is my first podcast I've been on, so cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers
Cheers to you.
And
No, cheers to you guys.
we'll do some more stuff soon.
Yeah. We need a one-on-one, bro, for sure.
Yeah, we'll do one, bro.
sir.
I'm down. Let me know. And like I said, look, I'm telling them, bro, my essentials. I'm gonna tell you real quick. I cannot go nowhere. I'm not playing nowhere unless I have my this. I need my glasses.
The Pit Vipers.
And then I need my eye drops, man. Like these are my essentials, bro.
Buddy, that don't look like eye drops, buddy.
We'll get an essential video out soon.
What's in my bag?
Ándale,
Relax, Diddy. This is not for that. Okay, it's for others.
Muchas gracias, mi compa
Thank you
Miggy.
guys. It was dope. Shout out.
The stream out. The stream. Ya regresamos on Spotify and all the platforms. Vámonos.